Yo, what up, squad? It's been a minute since I've done an unboxing. It's been a minute since I brought a snare drum. The last snare drum I brought, my son turned me on to it because he picked up a 13 by, I want to say 7, maybe 6.5 pork pie snare drum with all the holes in it. We call it the holy drum. He let me play that drum. I played it one time and I immediately went and ordered one for myself. So now we both have one. That's my favorite snare drum. If you see me out playing, 90% of the time, that's the drum I'm using. Well, check out what just arrived today. I just got this. It's from Beatello. They call themselves a custom drum workshop. It is their Ace 1408 snare drum. That means 14 inches wide by 8 inches deep. I've never had a snare drum that deep. My pork pie is the deepest snare drum I have. I have everything from a piccolo, which is 3.5 inches, to a standard 5.5, 6.5, 7. Now this will be an 8. So let's unbox this sucker and see what it looks like. I'm so excited. You know what I mean? Because snare drums are the voice of the drum set. The drums don't change. Your toms, you know, you tend to keep your drums forever. You just change the heads on them to change sounds. But to get a quick change in sound, you could carry 2 or 3 snare drums with you and swap those out on one gig to get different sounds from them. That's why the electronic drums became such a huge thing, because you could immediately dial up new sounds. But with a snare drum, basically you could put a dampening ring on it, you could put moon gels on it to muffle, you can take the snares off. That's the only way to change the sound of a snare drum without physically changing it out. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Ooh. Kinda like it. Sucker is huge. Uh-oh. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of the box. There we go. Oh, I saw a sexy little drum key in there. Oh, I'm liking this black head that came with it. Sexy. Now they have another drum that is like a carbon-based drum. But I have quite a few metal drums in my collection, and I wanted to get another wood drum. So this drum is this beautiful black wood. I love it. Okay, let me show you this nice little, they have this Beatello badge in the front. Look at this wonderful, they call it the Ace of Spades. I even believe they have a drum kit that they call the Ace of Spades. So I like that, like the head, and then on the bottom, they give you a clear head with that Ace of Spades logo on it. So it looks, I'm impressed. Oh, the thing everybody want to know, of course you do. $100, $100, $99.99 to be exact. So I said, let me go ahead and add this to my arsenal to see what it can do. So this is it straight out the box. You know, normally I would put the type of drum head on I like. I tend to like a Remo coated ambassador on top. So we're going to use this for a minute and see what it's like. Oh! You know why that is? Because these snares are not tight at all. Okay? Oh, it's like one of the snares is bent on the bottom. So if I can't tighten that up, I'll just snip it off. And if you notice, look at the extra wide snare. Most of the time, your snare's 16, 24 strand. I believe this one might be 48. These are real tiny, so I'll have to double check on that for you. But immediately I can tell you the snare head needs to be tensioned up, okay? Because if that's all the way up to the bottom of the drum and a little bit of tightening, that's not going to do it. So it's quite simple. I like to loosen this up. We're going to take this handy dandy drum key they've given us. I'm just going to loosen this sucker up a little bit. And I'm just going to pull it just a hair tighter, because clearly that ain't strong enough for the kid. You know, I'm one of them funk R&B guys. I like my snare drum got to have some pop to it, even if it is this deep. Okay, let's see what that did. Okay, got a little closer, but I think I just want to snack it up just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, so I can really get that kind of crispiness that I like. Oh, loosen that sucker up. What are you doing? All right, tighten. I love this drum key because it has it's almost like a ratchet. Most drum keys you got to twirl forever. This has a little bit of a ratchet effect on the top here, so you can just twist it around nice and easy with your thumb. Okay. All right, we getting there. Now I'll take a little time to tune it up, because you can see that it is very loose. I think we can leave the bottom as it is. So I'm going to give it a quick. I'm not trying to get perfect sound right now. I'm just going to try to snug it up. Oh yeah, the lugs are loose. I can feel that. I'm just going to go around real quick just to tighten it up, bring it home a little bit. And this is how many lugs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lugs. Wow. That's a lot. Just enough to snug it up before I take it over to the drum kit and put some stank on it. And you'll hear the difference immediately once I start swacking this sucker. It's got the pressed drum rim on it. It's not one of those heavy die-cast drum rims. And I'm not going for tone right now. I'm going for tension. I just want to snug it up so we can hear the snare drum. I'll go to the drum kit, and that's when I'll really try to dial it in. But right now, there you go. That's better, right? Would it look nicer if I put the spade on top? Rim shot. Big side. Oh yeah. So we definitely have to take this over to the drum kit and try it out. So stay tuned. I'll give you my thoughts on it. Right now, what I'm seeing from the construction, from the, what it comes with, what it looks like, I'm already pretty happy. So now, it's that fine tuning that you can do to make it what you want it to be. That's the beauty of drums. No two drummers are alike. We all have our own individuality. And the drums is one of those instruments that can allow you to do that, because you can tune them to your taste. You can configure it to your taste. And it allows you to get your own unique voice and sound into the universe. As I said, I tend to like my drums with a little bit of a high pitch, with a nice crack to it. So that suits me well. I used to get that from my piccolo drums, but then I realized if I really use a good head on it and tighten up these lugs the way I like them, I can get that same kind of pitch on it. And then if I need to bring it down, I just throw a 0 ring on it, just for certain songs, so I can get a little meat on it. But I am liking this. All right, this is that Beatello 14x8. It's an Ace snare drum. Bring it in so you can get a better look at it. Okay. Oh, let me go this way. Let me stand back a little bit. Don't you love that? Love the way that Ace logo's on the top. Same thing on the bottom. Okay, look at the snare strands on this. Quite a few. Remember I told you one was a little snuggy. Now once I snugged it up, this came right in nice. I like the badge on this. It's got the traditional kind of lugs on it. Nothing special there. Look at the hoop. You know, the rim of that also. And this is them. That's who they are. Alright, and here's the snare string to throw off. Traditional style. Just pop that sucker off. Okay, snug it up tight. Cord. You are good to go. So, if you're looking for an inexpensive drum, just from the aesthetic of it, I am very happy with it aesthetically. But of course, as a drummer and as a musician, as an instrumentalist, it's all about what it sounds like. And I'll let you know about that. I'll probably do a video where I'm playing it. It's all for now. The brother AJ with brand new Beatello Ace 1408 snare drum. Bye. Hey, what's up, folks? You just saw me do an unboxing of my brand new Beatello 1408 Ace of Spades snare drum. And now I took the heads off, tuned it, got it like I want. I don't have my Remo Ambassador. I want to keep this Ace of Spades Power Stroke 2 head they got on it because I like the way it looks. But I did tune it up the way I like it. And let me just play it so you can hear it. And then you be the judge if this is something you'd like to add in your arsenal. have it. That was my Beatello 1408 Ace of Spades snare drum, 14 diameter, 8-inch depth. I just want you to hear it. I want you to hear it natural. I want you to hear it with the zero ring. I want you to hear it in combination with the drum so you could hear how it fits into the kit. I love the way it makes my toms sound. My toms have a little more breath to them than when I have my other snare on. So let me get a while to play around with it. And as of right now, just from a day one trying it out, I am starting to like it. I might have to take this out on the gig and try it out. All right? Brother AJ, unboxing of that Beatello snare drum. Beatello snare drum. I keep thinking about Rick Beatello. And I hope you enjoyed it, just to get a little bit of ear candy so you know what it sounds like. Thanks again. I'm out. Deuces. I'm out. Deuces.